Hi everyone. How is everyone tonight? That's working. Brilliant. Has everyone had a good weekend? We've had a huge weekend down here. Really big. I'm exhausted. So I hope everyone's had a bit of music over the weekend and maybe even seen some of our live feeds. We had the Summer Moon Festivals, so I think we went live with every act that played at the Summer Moon, and then we had some from Nosey and a bit of Andrew Swift. And I'm sure some of you went to other shows. Just give everyone a minute to tune in just before we switch across to Josh. Hi, Robert. How are you going? I've been well. I'm exhausted, but I'm well. I know I can see some people coming in. We'll just give everyone a minute and then we'll switch across. Hi, Michael. How are you? I've been looking at some of your posts, Michael. I've been watching them. You're doing pretty well. Looks like it's going well for you, actually. All right. We might switch across in a moment. We've got a few people coming in now. So tonight we have Josh Setterfield waiting for us to go live. Yeah, everyone's tuning in. All right. So tonight we've got Josh Setterfield coming on to have a chat to us. If we're lucky, he'll sing a song. We've got one more show after tonight before Christmas, and then we'll have a week off and we'll come back in the new year with some other shows. And if everyone's ready and Josh is ready, we'll go across. So everyone, this is Josh Setterfield. It's coming on.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi Josh, how you going?
It worked.
It worked. We weren't sure.
Cool.
There we go. We wasn't sure if that was going to work. First time with this one, so that worked well. How are you?
I'm not too bad. How you doing?
I'm good. We've got a few people coming into the room now, so we're doing pretty well. We've got hi Nick. We've got Nick and Michael and Rob.
Yeah, up on my Facebook page as well.
You brought yours with you, have you? You've popped it on there?
Yeah, I
fantastic.
Hopefully it worked.
Hopefully it worked. I can't see. I'm sure it did though. Is anyone on Josh's page? If you haven't, go over and like it before you finish up tonight. Make sure you like his page. Well, Josh, I don't know where to start with you because you've got a really interesting career so far, and it really is just beginning. You didn't start in country. You started in pop punk. I don't really, honestly, couldn't tell you a lot about that because that's not my style. So that's probably you need to really explain that to us.
Yeah, that's it's very different to country music. It's very fast, very angry at times. It's just basically stuff like fast, angry teenage music, and I guess I just grew out of that at some point and decided that I'd go with my real love, which is country at the moment. So, yeah.
You have a lot of. I've been looking at some of your posts. You have a lot of likes for a lot of different genres, actually, don't you?
Oh, I love everything. I've come from metal backgrounds and punk backgrounds, and just about every type of music. I'm just obsessed with it. So, yeah, if it's music, I'll listen to it. Except indie. I'm not big on indie music. Don't know why. Don't know what it is. But
just not big on it. That's all right. Oh, that's fine. So, why the change? What was your reason for changing across into country?
Well, my band was called Call the Shots. We didn't do too bad actually. We got to do some of the big festivals and play with some of my favorite bands and stuff like that. And then towards the end of it, the guys just it didn't really work as much anymore, and we all kind of wanted different things. And I just decided I'd give country a go because I've been absolutely obsessed with it for so many years. I've grown up with it. My parents, they all love it, and my whole family listens to it. So, I grew up around it, and I guess when the band came to an end, I had an option to start a new band or try something completely different. And I'm all about trying new things and trying out stuff. And something actually I thought of today that I haven't really told anyone before was when my band was deciding to split, we were trying to figure out which way we were going to go, whether we were going to stay together or break up. And we went down to Melbourne, and we were playing a show down there. We did a headline show, and we got off the plane, and we went to pick up our guitars, and there were two guitars sitting there, and they weren't our guitars. I'm like, oh, that's strange. And here I am, like, on the whole way down, just thinking, what am I going to do? Do I really want to play country? Which I did. I really did want to play it. But I was just trying to figure out if it was best to leave that behind. And then all of a sudden, Troy Casadei walks up and picks up his guitars, and he's just like, oh, hey, how you going? And I was just like, that's a sign. So I guess that wasn't a selling point, but it's always stuck with me, that, actually. And I've never really told anyone about it. But we had a quick chat at the airport, and then he messaged me on Twitter later on, and it was, now I play country music.
So you play country. Have you played with Troy?
No, I haven't. Actually. But I love Troy. I've loved his music for so many years and stuff like that. So yeah, really cool guy.
Yeah, he is. He's wonderful. You said you like country. What sort of country? Who do you like? Australian? Have you got somebody that you look up to and really enjoyed? Or
yeah, I love all kinds of country, really. I was just thinking about that today, actually. I've been seeing people paying out pop country a lot, and I actually really like it. You know, like, I mean, I play a bit of it. I play a bit of country rock and stuff like that as well. But I have, like, mass respect for all the old classics and stuff like that, because obviously growing up with it, my parents are all into it and everything. And I can't really put my finger on it. I guess it's just like, because I like so many different genres of music, it kind of works with all the subgenres of country as well. So I love country pop, I love country rock, I love, like, the old style of country, traditional stuff like that, and like, I like John Williamson stuff. I just don't care. It's music is music to me. If it's good, I love it. So yeah.
Exactly. I have a question here. Nicholas Beans, I know Nick's been to a lot of your gigs in Brisbane. Yeah. He said, what gig, what, hang on, I'm just going to scroll down because the page is really hard to read. Was the gig you headlined with 5 Seconds of Summer in the lineup?
Is that what that's a different one. That was a couple of years ago, actually. That was down in Sydney at the Annandale Hotel. We played a headline show down there on one of our, like, first tours. And yeah, 5 Seconds of Summer were one of the support acts. It was like a mini festival, so they were, like, played, like, a bit further down. And yeah, obviously now they're, like, one of the biggest bands in the world, so that's pretty crazy. That's my claim to fame. Not really.
Wow. But, I know you headlined for a few artists. I know you toured with Nosey. He was down here in Tassie this weekend. We had him down here. You toured with him. Was that this year or last year? I don't even know what year we're in.
A bit of both. Bit of both, actually. I did something earlier this year, and I did some last year as well. We went up to Townsville, up that way in Cairns. Yep. I went up there with him. That was really fun. His crowd's very rowdy, but it's good in a really good way. They love to party and have a good time, and he reflects that. So yeah.
Yep, absolutely. No, you've toured with a lot of artists. I've seen you do a lot of different things. You've had a really, really great career.
Having fun.
I know. Yeah. Your latest EP, you've done everything. You wrote, you recorded, you produced, you did the lot. So tell us a bit about that, because that's really different. I don't think there's many artists that can honestly sit there and say they've done the whole thing.
That's actually all in this room. So this is my little setup. Yeah, I've got a vocal booth over to the side over there. I know I recorded the whole thing here. I'm very controlling with my creativeness, I guess. So I played the drums, I played the bass, I played the slide guitars, I did everything on it. And then the only thing I didn't do on the CD was master it, because I have a friend who's actually my bass player. So shout out to Drew if you're watching. He lives down in Melbourne, and we just bounce ideas back and forward all the time. So I owe a lot to him, actually, because he helps me out a lot. But yeah, apart from all that, I do pretty much all of it myself. Guess it's just that obsessive, like, controlling that I need to, like, create my own music. So yeah, no, it goes really well though, and I'm pretty stoked. It's getting played on the Country Music Channel on Foxtel, and I went to number 1 on a radio station, The Wolf, and it's gone really good. So it's pretty cool when I hear it or I see it on TV, and I go, you know what, we did that in my bedroom. Well, not bedroom. It's a studio in my house, but like it's a converted bedroom. So yeah, it's really cool to see it all come together.
I've actually seen a lot of your posts. You sit there through the night because you can't sleep, and you write songs and just randomly play.
All the time. So everything happens to me at like 3 a.m. Like, I cut all my hair off the other day. It's 3 a.m. I was just like, it's so hot. It's 3 a.m. and I'm just cutting it off. And then other nights I'll be sitting there, and I'll just be like sitting there with my guitar or something, just like so tired and just going like, and then all of a sudden I'll go, oh, that was really good. And I'm like, yeah, but it's 3:30 a.m. and I'm like, Nah, screw it. I'll stay up till light.
It's
So,
your creative time.
it
Look, there's a
is.
lot of people that have that time of day. That's when they write. I grew up with a friend that used to write cartoons, and he used to sleep all day and he'd write his cartoons all night.
It's
Just
just
get there ready.
something peaceful about the middle of the night and making rock music to feel that peacefulness. So.
So your new EP, that's going really well. What are you doing? Are you going to tour? Are you obviously you've got a couple of shows left this year. Are you going to tour with that? What are your plans?
Well, I'm actually about to drop another one. I've got another one coming out really soon. So yeah, From Dusk has been out for a little while, but yeah, we just finished up with the last single just before, and new EP is actually ready to go. So we've recorded the brand new one, and hopefully drop a song early in January, just before the Tamworth Country Music Festival. And then yeah, the EP not too far after that. So I'm really excited about this one. It's very different to stuff I've put out before. I've tried some new things that obviously I've never done with this genre or any genre, and I'm really excited to see what people think about it. You know, it could go one of both ways. So it'll just be good to see what people think.
I'm sure it's going to go really well. We just had Brett Setterfield tune in. He said, "Hello, mate."
Yes, I know that guy. Yes, it's my father.
Dave's just tuned in. Got a few people saying hi. If anyone's got any questions for Josh, write them in the comments and I will read them to him. But it is hard.
Read the comments, guys, so you need to write them so that she can read them out.
Josh can't see them, but he will be able to see them later. If I've missed any, rewrite them and I will read them. And otherwise, we will try and answer them when we finish because we will go back. I'll go back through them, and anything we didn't answer, I'll send through to Josh, and he can, if he's got time, pop an answer in for us. You've already sort of answered. I was going to talk to you about all the different instruments that you play because you play a ridiculous amount and you can't read music. Is that right?
No, sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it's like someone will be like, "Oh, I have a jam," and I'm like, "What key?" And they'll be like, "Oh, it's in the key of F," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't know what it is." I can't read a single chord, so I don't even technically know what chords I'm playing when I play a guitar. I just kind of match what it sounds like. And I guess that was growing up. I just had so little patience, and like my music teachers at school tried to teach me. I used to get like an E in theory, but I'd get an A in the prac side of it because I just didn't have time to sit there and read like music. I just hate reading, and I just wanted to do it. So I learned drums that way. I actually learned drums playing in a Living End cover band. Some of the guys that used to work at school, that used to play music at school, they needed a drummer, and I was a guitarist, and I was just like, oh, well, I can't play that, but I'll give it a go. So I went in there, and I was terrible, and then we did it for a couple of weeks, and by the end of it, we ended up forming a tribute band for the Living End. So, yeah, that was fun. So, but yeah, I can't read music at all, and my teachers hated me for it. I had a teacher tell me once that because I couldn't read music, she said, you will never leave, like, this town. And I was just like, oh, you know what? I'm going to prove her wrong. And I wrote a song about proving her wrong. This is in my punk band. And then I ended up touring with the Offspring. So, like, to that teacher.
Yeah, take that. Yeah. I'm good at that one today. I have...
yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I have got some questions. Josh and I were talking about this question earlier. Tanita has actually asked, when's Josh coming to Tassie? We were actually talking about this earlier. He was meant to be coming, but...
He was. Apparently they're promoting.
They were, yeah. So
I'm not coming at the moment, so hopefully I'll be coming down there soon. I really want to get down there. I've been talking to Tom Wolfe and the boys, and they rave about that place down there, and I really want to get down there. And then they released that music video showing how beautiful it is, and I'm just like, I didn't even care. I just want to come down to see it. I don't want to play a show. No, I'll come down and play a show, obviously. But
anytime. There's a lot we can show you down here. It's the best place in Australia. Sorry, everyone, but it is. What else have we got here? We've got... it's really hard to see these questions, so I'm going to have to go back. Christopher has written, any plans for YouTube?
Yeah, is that Chris Boy by any chance?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. He's we're trying to figure out the whole YouTube thing at the moment because I'm terrible at it. So I'm alright at every other social media, but I just can't wrap my head around YouTube. But shout out to Chris. He's a DJ at the moment, and he's doing really well. So yep, check him out if you're into that kind of music. So yeah.
Well, Chris, pop your page on the Oz Country website as well so people can like it.
He's about to actually drop a Keith Urban remix, which is awesome.
Fantastic.
Really, really good. So make sure you just get onto that. So,
yeah, make sure you pop that up for us, Chris.
Yeah.
Nick has also written, the haircut looks better, mate.
Yeah, I know. It feels amazing. I went out yesterday, played a show, and I was like, this gust of wind just went, and I was like, oh, I just felt wind on my head for the first time since I was like 12 years old. I used to have hair down to like here. So that's great.
Yeah. That's fantastic. And also, Margaret has said you should play some BNSs.
Some what?
Have you done any BNSs?
No, I haven't.
Have you done any? I haven't seen you doing any yet. No. That would be something. Obviously, people want you to, so that's your next thing. Going back to your instruments, you play so many. Do you have a favourite? Do you have something you prefer to play?
Honestly, I love playing drums. Like, I really love playing drums. Like, obviously, I'm just a singer usually, and then a bit and guitar as well. But drums, just like, I've just got a little electric kit here now. I don't have a full kit anymore. But sometimes the other day I just sat down. I hadn't done it in like a year, and I sat down and just started bashing out some like punk songs. And, oh man, it just felt so good. Like, so probably drums. Drums probably the most fun instrument for me. But yeah, it's probably drums. I'm gonna go with that.
Drums. Go with the drums.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Would you like to? I know that you're not probably wanting to do many songs, but would you like to do a song for us today?
I can do that. I can definitely do that.
Song, yeah. What would you like to do?
Play the one that most people know from me, I guess. I'll do that.
All right.
I got this pretty girl in my sights. I'm all about the game she's playing. I know what I'm feeling right here tonight. I know that sitting in the dim lit lights, feeling like you should be by my side. It's making my heart come alive. She was all sitting right there in a t-shirt. She was making those eyes be a flirt. And I know there ain't anywhere that I would rather be than here tonight. Well, she was swinging that long brown hair. I feel like time stood still. I feel like every girl I knew couldn't compare to you. I feel like every smile was shining like neon lights through the dark, lighting up my heart. Well, I was feeling love. Well, tell me what I gotta do to get that smile up against mine. I'm praying. Well, right here, right now, I'm doing it right. So take another full shot of that whiskey. We're confident with a touch of tipsy holder. 'Cause this night ain't close to over. She was swinging that long brown hair. I feel like time stood still. I feel like every girl I knew couldn't compare to you. I feel like every smile was shining like neon lights through the dark, lighting up my heart. Well, I was feeling love. She was swinging that long brown hair. I feel like time stood still. I feel like every girl I knew couldn't compare to you. I feel like every smile was shining like neon lights through the dark, lighting up my heart. Well, I was feeling love. Ta-da!
Fantastic.
There we go.
No matter what you play, it's always good. Nick Open Road.
There you are. I can hear you.
You can hear me again. We've got you. Thank you.
There off the screen, and I was like, did something go wrong?
No, nothing went wrong. We just would much rather see you than me. I think everyone was much more happier. Wonderful. So you're heading to what your next week you've got Rock and Rocky?
I do, yeah. Really excited about that one. I've never played in Rockhampton before, but I've got some family up there. Playing just before Love and Theft, which is awesome because they're great. The international act. So yes, Saturday night I think is the first day. We're on the first night with those guys. So really, really excited. Yeah, really keen to get up there as well.
Excellent. Is that your only gig you've got left for the year? Have you got any others?
No, that's it. One more and that's it to go. And then Tamworth early next year in January. So really excited for that one as well. We're doing it's my first band show down in Tamworth actually. I've been down there a couple of years and played acoustically. And then this year we're doing 3 full band shows with my friend Brooke Lambert as well, who's playing on the show. And really, really keen to try it out and see how it goes. So playing on the Long Yard and the Albert. So if any of you guys go down to Tamworth, make sure you check that out and see if we screw it up for time.
Long Yard's the best venue. It's my favourite Tamworth venue. It's just amazing.
Party on
lots of fun.
Good.
Yeah. Brilliant. Has anybody got any more questions? We've got some comments saying, excellent, mate. They love the song. A few more people have just tuned in. But if anyone has any questions, throw them in. I noticed, I was looking, you're living in Brisbane at the moment, which is a really good spot at any time of year for music. You were from New South Wales, but are you planning on touring anywhere else in Australia next year? Have you got anything booked or up and coming?
I just want to get everywhere, really.
Yeah.
I really want to get down to Melbourne and Adelaide. I've got some people down there that would want me to come back from back in my pop punk days as well. There,
yeah,
it's really cool. Like a lot of them have followed me over to country, and a lot of them kind of just don't want to touch it. It's something around the word country music that people aren't really a fan of. But a lot of people have gone to it. So I really want to go hit all those places again. I really want to go up to Bundaberg again. There's a couple of people up there. They really party up in Bundy. So it's really keen to go there. But Tassie, I want to come to Tassie.
Tassie, yes, we need you down here. We have to get you back. Everyone from Tassie, we need to work something out. There's a few things coming up down here. Tassie's got a lot of events coming up. We have a festival every February that would be a great one for you to jump onto as well.
Yeah.
Every February. So we have a few festivals now, and I think in the next 12 months there's definitely going to be a chance for you to get down here.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Absolutely. So your next single release, you're dropping just before Tamworth. You don't have a date? Oh,
yeah, actually filming this week for the music video for it. We'll see how it goes. When might be in the first couple of days of the year. I'm not too sure yet. We don't even know. We haven't told people just yet. But we have chosen a song and really keen to put it out. It's a bit different to what I've done. It kind of goes more to the countryside. So for this one, so more of my going a bit more traditional sounding. I'm not so much traditional. It's pretty rock. There's a big solo in it and stuff. But really keen to see what people think. It's a bit of a fun song. It's a true story about me being broke. So.
Here we go. Nick has written a question. Are you opening up for the Wolf Brothers in Brisbane before Tamworth? That's right. They're coming up there, aren't they? Just before.
I'm not sure actually, but I know I will definitely be there either way. So let's have a beer and catch up if you are there as well. So yeah, it should be fun.
I'm sure that Nick will be there. I know that's something that he wants to do.
Yeah.
I've also got Karen Underwood. She is saying, hi, Josh, can't wait for Rock and Rocky. So you're obviously heading to Rock and Rocky, Karen. I hope you post some photos up for us on the Oz Country.
Yeah. Oh, really keen. Website. Really keen for Rock and Rocky. Yeah, very keen.
That would be fantastic. Wish we could come up there.
Road trip.
Road trip. That's a long way for a road trip. I drove to Brisbane earlier this year, and that was an awful long way. So Rocky's it's a long way for me. But next year I will definitely come. You can shout the birthday cake, and I'll be there. Yeah. Nick said he'll be there at the Wolf Brothers. I'm assuming because I don't think you'll be going to Rock and Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it doesn't look like anyone's got any more questions popping in. So if you don't have anything more to add, we can probably let you go. I know your voice is struggling. You want to have a bit of a rest.
Yeah, I played 3 gigs over the weekend. Oh, I don't know. I think I might have pushed it too hard, partied a little too hard with it. So it's,
I think it was the
it'll be
weekend.
good by next
party.
week.
Could be by next weekend. Before you go, can people order your albums online, your new one? Will they be able to get it through your website? Where will they be able to get that when it comes out?
Yeah, definitely. So as soon as the new single goes up, I think we'll put pre-orders up for it, and you'll probably get the new single straight away. I'm pretty sure we're trying to figure that out. But yeah, that's probably just keep an eye out for that. We'll be announcing stuff really soon. Actually, in the next couple of days or weeks, we'll have some dates and maybe some album artwork to post, and track listings. We'll start posting that soon. So
fantastic, and you're gonna do a Facebook Live for us and sing a song or two.
I just need to sing the Bear in the Big Blue House song up there.
That's what I was gonna say. If you weren't. If you're feeling up to it, I was going to say, can we go out with the Bear in the Big Blue House? Because that's usually your ending, isn't it? But we'll let you off tonight.
Okay.
We've got Prue. She's just popped in. Prue said, hi, Josh, hi, Danny, and hi, Nick. So, and Robert is also asking, when are you playing in CQ next? I'm assuming you're meeting Central Queensland, maybe.
CQ. Whereabouts? Was it Prue that asked?
No, that was Robert.
Oh, right.
Prue just said hi.
In Central Queensland.
Whereabouts are you, Robert? Where are you based?
He's like...
Up on my phone. It comes up on my phone a bit quicker, so let's have a look. No, he still must be typing. He hasn't come up yet. He might not be there. That's all right. If you've got a list of when you do have a list of all your shows, you can pop them onto our website and we can share them for you anyway. Pop them on our page.
If anyone else has any other questions, just comment them below and I'll go through and I'll answer them in typing.
Answer for you next week. Here we go. Prue's written his interim.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah. We've been talking about doing some rural stuff actually, so. It would be cool. I need to kind of find out where everyone is so I can like make a list of places to go just so we can take the band out there as well. Because this next year, we're going to be starting doing a lot of more band shows because I've done a lot of acoustic stuff this year. So with the new EP coming out, we're going to be looking for some places to go. So comment where you want me to go.
Comment. There you go, everyone. Pop in the list where you want him to go. Tassie, we need to pop a lot of those in there. So come on, guys, jump on. Robert, that's right. I do remember talking to you. I'm sorry, Robert. I do remember chatting to you. I'm just having a moment. It's been a very big weekend down here in Tassie. We've had a lot of non-sleeping this weekend. A lot of festivals, a lot of music. Taroom's on the way to Rocky. Liz wants you to go back to Bundy. So I think everyone is more wanting to know about your gigs. So if we pop that up, Rod Cook wants to know if Newcastle's on the books, which I'd say by the sound of things you're wanting to get down south again.
Newcastle is always on the books. That's where I'm from. So I grew up down there. I'd get down there every chance I can get. So
fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time tonight, Josh.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Absolutely. And I won't see you on the 30th, but I will see you in the new year.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Next week, we've got Jodie Dream coming in on Christmas Eve, and we're going to have a break after that for a week, and then we'll be back in the new year. So we will see you one more time just before Santa comes, and hopefully he will come here with a bit of luck.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Josh.
All right. Thank you so much.
See you, everyone. Did